What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Character Profiles. This week we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and we're doing Axel Brodie. So in the English version he's known as Axel Brodie. In the Japanese he's known as Austin O'Brien. His age, I'm not too sure. I'd say he's probably around Jaden's age and as well the same as Jesse's. So whatever I put in that video I'll probably put on the screen, unless I haven't. His anime debut was in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX episode 106, A Jewel of a Duel, part 1. Here are his wins, here are his losses, and here are any draws he had. And here's his duel score. There you go. So a quick gist on the character. Axel Brodie, known in the Japanese as Austin O'Brien, is a student hailing from West Academy who enters Duel Academy in the 3rd year. He is a battle-hardened and efficient mercenary who is introduced as Felonious Viper's right-hand man, but later joins with Jaden Yuki's group after escaping from the prison Viper placed him in when his usefulness ended. The name Austin in his Japanese name is an English name meaning venerable, which is someone given a great deal of respect, especially because of age, wisdom, or character. His English name Axel Brodie is based on Detective Axel Foley, a character portrayed by Eddie Murphy and is the protagonist of the Beverly Hills Cop film series. Axel has black hair and browny yellow eyes. Unlike most students, Axel does not wear a school uniform. Instead, he wears a red tank top and black sleeveless vest and pants. He wears a gold pendant of unknown origin around his neck. He is one of only a few characters of African descent in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. In the Japanese version, Axel occasionally speaks in English. In the dub, Axel speaks in a voice imitative of Eddie Murphy. Axel wields a retractable dual disc resembling a gun, which can be stored in a holster at his waist. The disc can function as an actual gun, albeit one that only fires like flaming cards, but still, that's pretty awesome. In the past, he trained extensively with his mercenary father on jungle terrain, learning the art of survival. During his time at West Academy, he adapted these skills to the performance of life-threatening wire stunts to master his drawing techniques. Unlike the other overseas champions, Axel and Felonious Viper do not leave their cabins for the duration of the journey to Duel Academy. The two of them do, however, meet to discuss matters in private. Shortly after the beginning of the 3rd year, Viper orders Axel to engage in a survival duel with Jaden Yuki. While Viper regards him as his long-cherished hope, he does not care whether Axel claims victory or is defeated. His true interests lie in the realization of Jaden's full potential as a duelist, so that his biobands may absorb all the duel energy. Before Axel has the opportunity to confront him, he is approached by Cyrus, who he takes hostage in order to gain Jaden's cooperation. During the duel, he is reminded of one of his father's teachings by Jaden's determination and spirit. Although he is a dog of battle, he must also protect his own life and be a passionate and burning warrior. He resolves to facing Jaden on his own terms, which Viper considers traitorous, but ultimately allows himself to be defeated in order to complete his mission. Axel searches Viper's hideout, discovering that he's operating out of the abandoned lab where Wheeler was trained. He demands that Viper reveal his true intentions for coming to Duel Academy. When he refuses and insults his father, Axel attacks him, but is locked in a pit for his insolence. He eventually escapes and assists Jaden in reaching Viper. He is later found alive after having seemingly been crushed under a facility door. Axel joins Jaden and the others in a mission to rescue Jesse from the alternate world, and after Jaden becomes the Supreme King, he and Jim Crocodile Cook team up to oppose him. Upon witnessing Jim's defeat, Axel is alarmed by the King's strength and lack of remorse, and runs away from the castle. He later manages to challenge Jaden to a duel. It ends in a stalemate, but Axel is able to lift the King's influence from Jaden with the Orichalcum Eye. This unfortunately costs him his own life. However, he was returned to Duel Academy after Jaden's and Yubel's souls fused. So Axel uses a volcanic deck. He initially focused on using Blaze Accelerator and Tri-Blaze Accelerator along with his Volcanic Shell and Volcanic Scattershot to inflict large amounts of damage, whilst also fueling his graveyard with monsters for Firewall. He also uses Burial from a different dimension to return his removed from play monsters. He also uses his strategy in conjunction with his Volcanic Hammerer to inflict additional damage. Axel uses cards like Fire Trooper, Soul of Fire and Draw Blast to also inflict high damage. His deck is spearheaded by Volcanic Doomfire, which he uses in combination with cards such as Volcanic Mine to inflict large amounts of damage. And you'd think that Volcanic Queen would have been one of his cards, but it was actually used by Truman against Axel, so yeah, there you go. And with that, guys, that's another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Character Profiles done. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, favourite, and subscribe, and suggest who you'd like to see next week for Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.